Hi, this is Astara with Illuminating Hearts. It's Monday, December 16th, 2019, and I'm here to share our weekly Soul Mirror. This is our third installment in this beautiful new series. We'll be offering you reflections for your soul as we tap into the global energies, pulling some sort of divination tool or reflection tool. Today we're going to be using the Osho Zen Tarot deck. And we're going to shuffle the cards really quickly to see what we have in store for us for these weekly energies that we'll all be sharing together this week. All right, let's see what we've got. Today's card is the 2. It is Inner Voice, or the High Priestess in many other decks. This is a powerful and beautiful card. As we approach the winter solstice, it is actually the time for the inner voice to become really awakened and stirred and invited and welcomed. As energy compresses and compresses and compresses from its biggest form all the way down to shape you and your body, the highest concentration of that energy or light is right in your heart, right here, and your core. It includes your belly. There's more electromagnetic activity here than up here. So one fun way to look at the inner voice card is it's a no-brainer, literally. Let's drop below the brain. Our heart is deeper, truer, more expansive than our personality and all the compensation habits that we've created over our life. If you're willing to look at the habits that are no longer serving you, you're willing to look at the greatest learning that you're here to do. It's not the easiest thing, but it's the best. So this week we invite you with the whole globe to see every little occurrence, every funny thing that happens, every beautiful thing that happens is this sort of delicate rearranging of all the quantum field to bring you forth into your inner voice more deeply. Inner space is the greatest space program, because as we dive into the truth of who we are, as we gain more wisdom and more access to that deep wisdom inside us, we begin to more fully embody what we're here to do. So how do you explore inner space? How do you dive into the wealth and the wisdom and the abundance that is inside of you? You get quiet, you meditate, you create space in your busy day. Meditation is beautiful when you can carve 20 minutes or more to sit and focus on your breath and guide yourself within to notice the habits of the mind. If you don't have that time, or it's not a comfortable practice for you, there's many ways to meditate. A focus point of any kind. Let's say you like music, or you're doing the dishes, or you're out walking. You can focus on each foot falling in front of the other. You could focus on your breath. As you're doing the dishes, you could focus on the sounds of the clangs and the water. You could sing at the kitchen sink. You can sing in the shower. You can let bath time, sitting in a tub and focusing there. Any way you look at it, there's no wrong way to do this. Also, 2 is the number of relationship. You and another. It could be you and aspects of yourself, so your core self and different shadowy and light aspects of yourself that are trying to send messages through your body and through different things that are happening in your world as a reflection. The 2 is the mirror. It's the highest card of intuition. It's about being self-referral rather than outer referral. If there is a thing, a friction that's happening in your life, and somebody's walked into that room that represents that trigger, notice how your energy goes immediately onto them. Or if it's a thing that happened in the past or you're afraid of in the future, notice how your energy is in the past or the future. We talked about this last week when we were talking about the traveling card and this idea of the journey is the destination. You could say to yourself, I am here. You could come back into the present moment. You could create a little moment of silence in the middle of the noise of your modern life and your daily world. And you don't have to do it in any particular way, as I mentioned before. So as you come back home to center, and as you follow your heart and not your habits, realize that your habits themselves are trying to teach you something. They're here for you. They are a strange compass. Let yourself follow the feedback that you're getting from friends and family that may be hard to hear. Let yourself notice the inner criticism voices. Not to be hard on yourself and not to let others be hard on you, but to notice, where are my triggers? What is that scary thing that I'm avoiding? What can I look at? What am I hiding inside of myself? Because those hidden, scary, shoved down places, they keep you from your inner voice. They're your safety mechanism of your mind, trying to protect you from your inner voice, which might seem a little silly because it's your inner voice that's going to guide you to your best self. But it is as if we're afraid to be too much. So let yourself be a little much. Let yourself find that deep wisdom inside of you, and let your habits guide you to what you're trying to let go of. Let your habits guide you to what you're trying to make more space for. The inner voice card reminds me of a quote that I heard this week. The greatest gift that you can give yourself is a little bit of your own attention. So be self-referral. Turn your awareness within. Tap into that beautiful knowing that's inside of you. Trust in yourself. Trust in that still small voice inside. And also, as you're exploring your inner voice, remember literally to explore your voice. Write, speak, sing, communicate, and express from that inner voice. So as the inner voice gets heard, make sure you're moving and expressing and speaking from there. Enjoy your week. And remember to drop the pebble of the mind into the pond of the heart.